Come on in. All right. Come on in. 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 Because it's time to cook a dish with Tish. What's going on? Am I frozen, y'all? All right, there we go. Hey, it's time. There we go. Cook a dish with Tish. To cook a dish with Tish. Hey, I was frozen for a second. Can y'all hear me? Is the mic good? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, Day Renee. Hey, CeeLo G. I see you ladies in the chat. We're about to make a Cornish hen tonight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Hey, hey. Let's go. Because it's time to cook a dish with Tish. Cook a dish with Tish. Hey. Because it's time cook a dish with Tish. Hey, come on in, come on in, come on in, y'all. Let me turn this down. Welcome, 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 everybody. Come on in and hit that like button when you get in here. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Come on in, guys, and hit that like button. Yes. How's everybody doing on this good old Sunday? So tonight I am drinking some 7-Up. This is all I had in my refrigerator, so this is what I'm going to be sipping on while I cook tonight. Yes, some 7-Up, and I don't have any alcohol here, no wine, no Tito's or anything like that. So we're just gonna sip on a little 7-Up soda. This actually has been in my refrigerator since I did the cake baking video where we did the 7-Up cake. So this probably been in my refrigerator for about, I don't know, maybe like a month or something like that. I'm just now opening it. That's how much I drink soda. I literally don't. But anyway, so what I'm making tonight is, of course, I got some Bok Choy here that I'm going to be making. But I'm going to make my Bok Choy a little bit different than I usually make it. And I have a Cornish hen that I'm going to make. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is prepare my Cornish hen. So let's put this Bok Choy over here. I'm gonna sit my Bok Choy in this bowl right here. How's everybody doing tonight? Did y'all hit that like button? What are you guys having for dinner tonight? It's Sunday, so I know a lot of people is probably making Sunday dinner and all of that. This is my Sunday dinner. Very simple. A protein and a vegetable, and that's it. So I was in the supermarket about a week or so ago, and I saw the Cornish hens, and I was like, you know what? I haven't had a Cornish hen in years. Like, when I tell you guys, it's been like years since I've had Cornish hen. It's been years since I've cooked Cornish hen. So I was like, you know what? I have a recipe that I got off of the Food Network one time some years ago. It had to be like, I want to say 10 years ago or something like that I got this recipe off the Food Network. Back then, I used to look at cooking shows, all the time. It was just something. It's something about cooking shows that's always just fascinated me. So I used to look at the Food Network, and there was a recipe that they had for Cornish hens that I want to do for you guys tonight. So that's what we getting ready to do. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Okay. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? Let me know in the chat. So I'm gonna put this to the side because this is for my bok choy. All these ingredients right here is for the bok choy. So let's put that to the side. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Now, the I don't remember the exact recipe from the Food Network, but what I do remember is that they specifically had some ground cinnamon. Ground cinnamon was like the main spice that was inside of the recipe for the Cornish hen. So I know that the ground cinnamon is for sure a spice that I have to use because that was a part of the recipe. Now everything else, I'm just kind of like I'm just going to do, put the spices that I like to season my food with, and that's what how I'm going to do that. Okay, let's see what you guys saying in the chat before I get started. Let's read some of these comments. All right. You interested in the bok choy? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with seasoning my Cornish hen. And then once I put the Cornish hen in the oven to cook, then I'll go ahead and get started on the bok choy. All right. Oh, and I need some lime juice as well for my Cornish hen recipe. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's make that big. Okay, so I already cleaned the Cornish hen. I soaked it in some vinegar and some lime juice before I came on the camera. It was soaking for about an hour. I took all the fat and everything off of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and season it. So the first thing I'm going to put is some garlic powder. Lots and lots of garlic powder because y'all already know I love me some garlic. So yeah, garlic powder is always going to be the spice that I like to use first because I want to be able to taste the garlic more than anything. Yeah, and then I feel like in my opinion, the first spice that you put on meat is the spice that you're going to taste the most. Like the spice that's going to really like marinate and seep into the meat really good. That's my opinion. I don't know how y'all feel about it. If y'all feel the same way or what, but that's what I noticed. So we got the garlic powder. I have some thyme here. I'll sprinkle it with some thyme. And I remember when I first saw this recipe on the Food Network where they had put the ground cinnamon in on the Cornish hen. I was like, ground cinnamon on Cornish hen? It sounded so weird to me. It just seemed like really weird to me. Like I just kept thinking to myself, well, damn, how is that going to taste? How is that going to taste? Well, guess what? When I did the recipe and with the ground cinnamon on the Cornish hen, when I tell y'all, it was an absolute hit. It was so good. I remember making like fried chicken and stuff like that, and putting ground cinnamon on fried chicken at some point in time. I haven't done that in a long time, like years, but I hadn't even started doing it. Okay. Oh yeah, this is adobo. Adobo with sazon. So we're not gonna put too much of that because we don't want the Cornish hen. We don't want the hen to be salty, okay? And now we got some whole oregano. I was getting ready to say, what the hell is that noise? The heat just turned on. I got central heat in there, and it's on automatic, and it just came on. So when I just heard that noise, I'm looking like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on? But anyway, that's what that was. So I'm gonna put some whole oregano. All right. Oh, I reckon now. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt. Just a little bit. Like to put it in my hand, then rub it on. Just so I won't overdo it with the salt. Sometimes I can get a little heavy with the salt, and I don't want to have no salty food. So the last spice I'm going to put is my ground cinnamon. That's the star of the show. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle that ground cinnamon on in there. All over that good old piece of hen. That hen. Hey. All right. And I'm just going to rub it all around on the hen really good. Okay. Look at that. Look at that hen. Look at there. Look at the little legs. Look at the little legs and the little arms. I swear, every time I used to make a whole chicken back in the days, I would always take the chicken and hold it by its wings and let it, put his little legs on the counter or the table or whatever. And I just like hold it. And I just be like, oh my God, poor little Tink getting ready to get cooked and ate. Oh. It be making me feel so sorry for it. Like, oh, it just chopped your little head off and killed you. Now I'm about to eat you, about to cook you and eat you. Oh, well, it is what it is, right? I don't pay enough. Oh, gosh. Okay, let me wipe my hands off really quick. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. Let's see what y'all talking about in that good old chat real quick. What y'all over here talking about? Hey, S. Pryor. Let me move that. That's in the way of the mic. Who else is in the chat? Okay. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up my pan. Let's heat this pan up. And I got some fresh garlic that I diced up. And I also have some onions that I cut up in this jar. Right? So, hold your horses, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold your horses. So I got some butter, some country crop, and also have some olive oil here. So I'm gonna put a little olive oil inside of the pan, along with a little bit of the country crop. I'm gonna also add some lemon juice, the onions, and the garlic, the fresh garlic. All right. So let's go ahead and add some olive oil. But not the lemon juice. I'm sorry, this is lime juice. But the lime juice is gonna come not right now. A little bit later on. I'm gonna add the lime juice. Hey, Bridget. Welcome to the chat, Bridget. Shout out to one of my members. Miss Bridget is in the chat. Don't forget to hit that join button, guys. I do have some content in my membership section of my channel. Go ahead over there and check out the videos. Bridget, I don't know if you saw the latest video, but there was a video I put in the members only side of my YouTube channel. I put it in there maybe about a week ago, so go check that out, Bridget, when you get a chance. So we're going to take some country crop, maybe I would say about a tablespoon of country crop. A tablespoon of country crop. So I already put a little olive oil, and I also put I just put a tablespoon of country crock inside of the pan as well. All right. Let me heat up my oven. I'm going to preheat the oven at 375. Let's preheat that oven. My country crock is almost melted. Once that melts, then I'm going to go ahead and add in the onions and the fresh garlic. Get this pan. My glass pan for my Cornish hen. So what are you guys having for Sunday dinner tonight? I know y'all gotta cook something. Everybody that's in the chat, tell me what y'all cooking tonight for dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and add the fresh garlic. I'm not putting all of it. This is about, I cut up about 6 garlic cloves, but I'm not going to use all of it for the Cornish hen because the rest of it I'm going to use for my Bok Choy. Same thing with the onions. I'm not going to use all the onions. I'm only going to use some of it because the rest of it I'm going to use for my Bok Choy. So we're just letting this saute in the pan for a couple of seconds till the onions turn like a translucent color. Just for a couple of seconds, maybe like 30 seconds, something like that. And I have the fire on like a medium, in between medium and high. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Cornish hen and put it inside the pan and let it brown and cook on all sides until it gets a little bit brown. All right. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit because we gotta clean as we go. Clean as we go. Clean, 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 clean. Yes. So that's cooking now. The Cornish hen is in the pan cooking. I bet you guys never saw Cornish hen being cooked this way, right? Have you guys ever seen Cornish hens being cooked this way? Let me know in the chat. As a matter of fact, I gotta do something really quick over here on my phone. Let me do this really quick. I meant to send the link to this live to some people in my family. That's what I meant to do. So that's what I'm doing right now, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Let's get back to the vlog music. All right. Let me let y'all see how this looks in the pan first. So that's what the Cornish hen is looking like inside of the pan. All right. Get these dishes out this sink. We're gonna cut our bok choy up on top of this here thingamajig. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over. Ooh. Ooh. Everybody say yum yum. I'm gonna turn that heat up a little bit more so it can brown a little bit more as opposed to how it's browning right now. Because you want to cook the Cornish hen inside of the pan first. Like I said, to the point where it's getting like a nice brown, nice browning on it before you put it in the oven. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to put my bok choy inside this water. So now one thing about bok choy is it really holds dirt. So when you clean it, you want to make sure that you clean it really good because inside of the bok choy, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's nice and brown now. That's getting nice and brown. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Everybody say yum yum. Say yum yum. Eat them up. Oh yeah. Put my apron on. My cooking the dish with Tish apron. Hey Roy Letta. How you doing? You said you really like Cornish hens and haven't had. I know it's gonna be good. Yeah. Cook a dish with Tish. Cook a dish with Tish. Yes. These aprons are going to be available for sale soon, guys. This one is a green one with the pink letters on it. And it says, cooking a dish with Tish. Okay? We'll turn it over again on the other side. Let it cook on the other side. Let it brown on that side once more. All right. Okay, so now bok choy. Let's get into this bok choy. So, like I said, the bok choy, you gotta really clean this bok choy good because on the inside of the bok choy, and I'm going to show you guys. The first thing that I do with the bok choy is this bottom part. I call this like the bulb part. You cut that piece off first, right? You're going to cut that piece off. And on the inside, sometimes it'll be like a lot of dirt on the inside of it. So just want to make sure you clean it really good. And when you cut that bottom part off, then you'll just proceed to just keep taking the stems off. Just like that. That's how you're going to do that. Then I'm going to take my bok choy that I already cut up and put it back inside of this water because I want it to get as clean as possible. And then I'm just going to proceed to do the same thing with the rest of it. With the rest of them. And just break them apart just like that. They just come apart just like that. Now these are the baby bok choy. They do have bok choy that's the big size. Now those are like really, really dirty. And these aren't as bad. And that's why I like to cook the baby bok choy as opposed to the big one, because the big one, it just seems like it's just too much to clean. It's like filled with so much dirt, and I just don't, I don't feel like all of that. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. These get nice and brown. We're going to turn it down some. And now, in this pan, I'm going to put a little bit of water. Some lime juice. Not a lot. And I'm going to also add, let's turn that off now. I'm also adding inside of this pan, this glass pan, some Worcestershire sauce. So in that pan, I put a little water, some lime juice, and Worcestershire sauce. Now I'm going to put my Cornish hen inside this pan. So we got our Cornish hen inside the pan now, and I'm going to put it in the oven. But before I put it in the oven, I'm going to put a little bit of the country crock on. I'm going to just rub some country crock on top of it. Now this is me just kind of like adding stuff as I go. This doesn't come from the original recipe that I got from the Food Network. This is me adding my own flair to it. Okay. We'll put it in the oven. We'll hit the top. I'm gonna cover it up, and I'm gonna put it in the oven now. All right, so let's get this off the stove. All right, let's go ahead and finish up this bok choy. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. The few times I've cooked Cornish hens, they always came out with a funny taste. I never cooked them on the stove first, though. Maybe I'll try that one day. Yeah, you know what? You want to try? Yes, Bridget, you got to try the bok choy. But Espraya, let me tell you. I got this idea. Like I said, I don't know if you was here early on in the beginning of the video, but I got the idea of doing the Cornish hens on top of the stove first from the Food Network years ago. I saw this recipe or this way of cooking and the recipe. Oh, excuse me. Not the entire recipe because the only ingredient that like I was saying earlier, the only ingredient that I recall from the Food Network that they put in this recipe was the ground cinnamon. And when I tell you, it was absolutely delicious. It was absolutely delicious. He said, "Cook a Dish with Tish" should be a whole YouTube channel. You know what? I thought about that, Espraya. I really, really did. I really did. And I'm still thinking about it, like considering it. And just like this channel over here can just be, I guess like a vlog channel or something like that. But it's so hard to get the channels to grow to the point where you want to get monetized. Like, you know, I know I have over 3,000 subscribers over here, but the chances of all 3,000 subscribers subscribing to the new channel is probably slim to none. So I want to wait till this channel grow a little more, and then once that happens, then I may go ahead and do a whole channel called Cooking a Dish with Tish. But I definitely thought about that. But anyway, what was I saying? I just forgot. I lost my train of thought. That's why I can't be reading these comments. I can't be reading the comments. Because I get off track. I get off track. So I got the oven set at, I set it for 40 minutes. But I think I was saying that the cooking the Cornish hens on top of the stove was an idea that I got from the Food Network. Years ago. It was like many. I know it was over 10 years ago that I got that idea from the Food Network. And every time I've cooked Cornish hen after that, this is the way that I do it. But I haven't cooked Cornish hen in so many years. Like, I know it's been, oh my God, it had to be over 10 years that I've cooked the Cornish hen. Maybe not, might not have been that long. I really don't know. But it's been a while since I made Cornish hens. Let's go ahead and throw these. So these pieces right here, I just throw them in the garbage. All right. Bok Choy. I'll make sure they all cleaned out really good. These were pretty good. They didn't have much dirt inside of them. Sometimes you get a batch of bok choy that you can like visibly, you know, you can literally see the dirt on the inside of them. But these pieces here, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. So my bok choy is all cleaned up and ready for me to cook. And for my bok choy, I'm going to add, now, the way I'm going to make the bok choy today, this is the first time that I'm going to make the bok choy this way. I have fresh garlic. This is an ingredient that I always put in the bok choy. It's usually the fresh garlic and fresh ginger, because the ginger just gives it like a really, really good flavor. Like, oh my God, I've never been a person to cook with ginger before, but now that I'm starting to cook with ginger just really has a good flavor to it. And I think I'm gonna start cooking all of my vegetables with ginger. I'm gonna try doing like my broccoli and stuff like that with ginger too. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna try it. Also, I have the onions that I'm gonna put inside the bok choy. I have here some, what is this? Turkey bacon that I chopped up really finely. Some turkey bacon. And I also have here some mushrooms that I'm gonna put. Yeah, ginger is definitely good for you. If I had a piece of ginger, it would definitely be a part of this recipe, but I didn't have any ginger in the refrigerator today, so I'm just basically going with what I have, and I'm just going to add some other stuff to it, which is the onions. I never cooked the bok choy with onions in it. The turkey bacon. Now I did do bok choy before with the mushrooms, and it was delicious. So today I was like, you know what? I want to add some more ingredients to it, some more food to it. I mean, some other ingredients or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna just try this and see what it tastes like. And the reason why I decided to do the turkey bacon is because I don't know if you all know, but bok choy is Chinese cabbage, and some people, not everybody, but some people do cook their cabbage with meat in it, like bacon and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try the turkey bacon in my bok choy and see how that comes out. And I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of this ground cinnamon in it as well, because I feel like maybe my ground cinnamon would give me like a maybe that flavor that I'm looking for from the ginger a little bit. Maybe I'm just gonna, put like, just a little bit. Not like, I'm not gonna overdo it with the ground cinnamon. I'm just gonna try it and see how it tastes. You never know, right? So, what does bok choy taste like, Tish? Can you make it to something? You know what? To me, it doesn't taste like cabbage. It has like its own taste. I can't. Let me think. What would I link it to? It has like its own flavor. Let me think about that, S. Fryer. Let me finish cooking it, and then I'm gonna taste it, and then I'll let you know what I come up with at that point. But to me, it has like its own taste, and it's good. Like, it's one. You definitely have to put some type of flavor to it with your spices or whatever, because it literally doesn't taste like anything. Like, all vegetables you can eat it raw, and I did taste this raw, and it has. I can't really describe the taste. I can't really compare it to anything right now. But like I said, let me cook it, and then I'll taste it, and I'll let you know. Let me just like think about it after I taste it again. You give me a pot. So I'm going to make this bok choy inside of my wok. Okay. I'm going to turn the fire on. My Cornish hens is cooking. Let's put this stuff back. Well, no, not going to put this back. I need the Worcestershire sauce, and I need the olive oil. Let me put this lemon juice back in the fridge. Okay. So inside of this wok, I'm going to add some olive oil. A little olive oil. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna let that heat up. We're letting the wok heat up with the olive oil inside of it. I'm gonna put this whole oregano up. Then I'm gonna put some thyme inside of my bok choy. Definitely some garlic powder. Definitely the adobo. A little pinch of salt. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the ground cinnamon inside of the bok choy as well. Because I'm curious to see what it's going to taste like. Because ginger has like its own little taste to it as well. But to me, it does have like a little bit of a sweetness to it. And the cinnamon has a little bit of a sweetness to it. So I'm thinking that if, since I don't have any ginger, I could use the ground cinnamon, in its place. Right? All right. So first, I'm going to put inside of my wok the turkey bacon and the onions, okay? Turkey bacon and the onions. Turkey bacon and onions. Ooh. Everybody say yum, yum. Say yum, yum. Eat them up. Say yum, yum. Say yum, yum. Eat them up. And as far as the spices, I'm going to put the spices inside of the wok before I put my bok choy. The bok choy is going to go in last because it doesn't take long for bok choy to cook. Like I said, most vegetables, you can eat them raw. So the way that I like for my bok choy to be is like for my bok choy to taste. I like for it to still have a little bit of crunch on the bulb part of it. And then I cook it long enough for the leafy part of it to wilt a little bit. I like for that to have for it to wilt a little bit. And I still want a little bit of a crunch on the bulb part. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic and my mushrooms. I put the garlic powder in last because sometimes the garlic, it'll burn a little bit faster. It burns a little faster than the onions. So we got some adobo, right? We got our thyme. Now, you can make your bok choy as simple as black pepper, garlic, and salt if you want, or just black pepper and salt. It depends on your palate, like what type of flavor you want for your vegetables. Me, I like to have a lot of flavor in my vegetables, so I'm putting a lot of garlic powder because y'all know I love me some garlic. So lots and lots of garlic powder, and just a teeny pinch of salt. Got the sea salt. And now for the ground cinnamon. Just going to splash a little bit. Bam. That's it. That's all. So this is what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like in the wok without the bok choy in there. Now, I also make a sauce for my bok choy. I'm going to make a little sauce as well. So normally, the way that I would do the bok choy, if you don't want to add all that I just add in the pot for your bok choy, all you have to add is fresh garlic, the ginger, salt, and pepper. If that's all you want to put in it, that's all you have to put in it. But I'm just being a little extra tonight, so y'all, don't mind me. Go ahead and throw my bok choy inside of the wok. Okay. Gonna mix that all together. Everybody say yum yum. And we're gonna let that cook. Like I said, I'm only gonna let this cook long enough for the leaves to have, to have like a little wilt. Long enough for the leaves to wilt a little bit. And I'm gonna add a teeny bit of water. About that much water inside of the wok. Okay, that's it. Not a lot, just a little bit of water to, make it steam and cook a little bit faster. Yeah, I made a small pot of beans today too. I made a small pot of beans, y'all. Look at that. Y'all see the beans? These are pinto beans. So tomorrow, I'm going to make some rice and peas. I've never made rice and peas before in my life. So I'm just trying something out. So I made the beans today because I wanted some fresh beans to go with. I didn't want to do the beans in a can. So I know that beans take, a little bit of time to cook or whatever. So I soaked them earlier and I seasoned them up really good. And I made a little small pot of beans. I might eat some with my food tonight. I don't know. Might eat some of those beans tonight. Those did I mention what kind of beans they? I think I told you it's pinto beans I made. Some pinto beans. I love beans. All right, the leaves are nice and wilted. All right. So this is what my bok choy is looking like now. Ooh. Everybody say yum yum. Say yum yum. And that's it. That's how you make bok choy. You can really season it however you want. I think that whatever it is that your palate, has a taste for, whatever, you like, however you like to flavor your food, your vegetables, whatever. That's how you can season up your bok choy. It doesn't have to be exactly how I do it. Okay? So I'm gonna taste the bok choy really quick for you guys so I can give you an idea of what it kind of tastes like. Yeah, so these mushrooms on the plate. So let's see what it tastes like. Are you going to make some cornbread? You know what? I was thinking about that because I made some beans the other day, a couple of days last month. What day was that? I made some beans. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those days I made some beans. And I was like, this sure could use some cornbread. Like cornbread with it would have been the bomb, right? So let's go ahead and taste this really quick. Thank you, Lord. That's pretty good. So, what can I compare it to? That's such a good question. I can't. It definitely does not taste like cabbage to me. It don't taste like cabbage. It has its own acquired taste. I mean, what does it taste like? It has its own taste. I can't really describe it. I can't. Even the leafy part of it. The leafy part tastes different from the bottom part of it. It's just a really tasty vegetable, y'all. Y'all just gotta try it. Like, but it doesn't taste like cabbage to me. It don't taste like cabbage. That's probably just try it. They're not expensive. Just try it. Go to your local what you call it? Vegetable stand. They should have Bok Choy there at the little Asian vegetable stands. And I know there's a store by my house that I found that sells the baby Bok Choy. They it's a grocery store, but they cater to like Caribbean food and stuff like that. They got a lot of Caribbean type of spices and different types of foods that people from the Caribbeans cook and stuff like that. This is good though. I'm happy that I made it like this. I don't really taste the cinnamon because I didn't want to overdo it with the cinnamon. Tasted a little bit. The other reason why. If anyone sees my hair in a bun, let it be known I have not washed my hair that week. I like to season. Put my spices inside the pot before I put the bok choy in here is because I don't want to overpower the bok choy with the taste or the flavor of the spices. I want to actually taste the vegetable itself. I like the taste of the vegetable itself. Used to have always eaten a lot of vegetables. No. This is something that I started doing, or I started eating a lot of vegetables more so within the last, I want to say a couple of years, maybe like 2 or 3 years or something like that. Prior to that, I didn't always eat a lot of vegetables. I didn't eat a lot of vegetables. Now, I've always eaten like broccoli all the time, like, your normal vegetables, but stepping outside the box with, getting different types of vegetables like this, I haven't always been like that. But since I decided that I want to add vegetables to my diet more so than anything else, I also decided that I want to try different vegetables that I've never tasted before. And even like with fruit. Yeah, jump on the bandwagon, girl. So that's my bok choy. Let's go ahead and check this Cornish hen. Let's see what this Cornish hen in this oven doing. Hey, let's check this hen. Ooh. Ooh. Look at. Ooh, let me base it. Go ahead and base it, honey. Let's base it. Oh, I gotta make my gravy. I gotta make my sauce for my bok choy. Excuse me. You gotta make a sauce for your bok choy too. Gotta make a sauce. But before I make my sauce, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these dishes. Get these dishes out the sink, honey. Nobody didn't tell me what they was cooking for dinner tonight. Y'all not cooking tonight? Y'all ain't cooking Sunday dinner tonight? Oh, the other day when I made my beans, the other day, guess what I put inside of it, y'all? Some okra, man. Oh my God, when I tell y'all it was absolutely delicious. It was like, ooh, it was so good. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with okra, but what I noticed when I cooked it and was eating it the other day, I noticed that it's not as slimy as it used to be back in the days. Have you guys had okra lately? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that if the okra isn't as slimy as it used to be? I was like, where's the slime? Because that's what I like. I like the slime. And it didn't have a lot of slime. And I didn't know what was going on with that okra. I was like, where is the slime in this okra? I was looking for that slime. Get these dishes out the sink. Liver, rice, and gravy. Nice. Although I don't eat liver, but that sounds good. I do not like liver. In fact, there's only one person who makes liver, and I don't mind eating her liver. That's my aunt, one of my aunts. I don't know what she's doing with this liver, but she make it taste like steak. She make her liver taste like steak. I'll be like, oh, this is good. But I don't know. Maybe I just don't like the way my mom cooked it growing up. Because it didn't taste like that. Maybe I'm traumatized. I was traumatized. I think that was probably the only thing that my mom cooked growing up that I didn't like, and that was her liver. Outside of that, everything else was good. Everything else was good. But that liver, I was like, no ma'am. No ma'am. Then I taste my aunt's liver, and it was so good. It was like smothered in gravy. It wasn't like all burnt looking, and I don't know. It was just a big difference. It was a huge difference. Almost done with these dishes. I can make that sauce for my bok choy. I got the sauce. So how many people gonna try to make their if you make Cornish hen anytime soon, are you gonna try to cook it like this where you make it on top of the stove first? You fry it on top of the stove and then put it in the oven. Drop some bells and palm trees if you think that you'll try it this way. Drop some bells and palm trees in the chat if you think that you will try it the way that I did it tonight. Your Cornish hens. So I'm gonna put my bok choy in this bowl here. I'm gonna make the sauce for it. Oh yes, 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 yes. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. All right, so let's go ahead and make a sauce for the bok choy. What y'all said? You said you like the slime. That's the part that I damn near everyone hates. I like candy corns, and everyone seems to hate candy corns. Are you the candy corns? Are you talking about the little orange candy for Halloween? Is that what you're talking about, Espraya? If you overcook the okra, the slime goes away. Oh, okay. So maybe I overcooked it. So the way I did the okra was I put it inside of the beans when the beans was like pretty much cooked. So maybe that's what happened. I probably left them inside of the beans. Yeah, I probably overcooked them. Maybe that's what happened. Because it wasn't a slime. I was looking for the slime. I was like, where's the slime? Where is the slime? I was telling my cousin that, I like the slime. And she was just like, ew, yuck. You like the slime? So when I was eating it, she was like, wait, I want to see this. So we called each other on FaceTime. We FaceTimed each other so she could watch me eat the okra. And so I'm eating it, biting into it and everything. And so she was like, well, where's the slime? So yeah. So I guess that's what happened. I overcooked it. She was looking for that slime. We couldn't see that slime. There was no slime. So for the sauce, I'm going to use Worcestershire sauce. Right? A little water. A little bit of water. And a little ketchup. This is the sauce for my bok choy. Worcestershire sauce, a little water, ketchup, some hot sauce, just a sprinkle, just for a little kick, just for a little kick. And then I'm going to season it with some garlic powder, and a little adobo. And that's all for the seasoning. The garlic powder and a little adobo. Then just give it a little stir. And that is my sauce for my bok choy. Hey, Latricia, I see you in the chat. So that's the sauce for the bok choy. So it's just a little water, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, garlic powder, and adobo. I'm gonna let it simmer on the stove, cook on the stove a little bit longer. And then that's that. Check my Cornish hen again. Ooh. Let y'all see it. Cornish hen. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to take the top off and let it cook a little bit more. I'm going to add about 5 to 10 more minutes on the Cornish hen. And now for the sauce, we're just going to take some of the sauce and just kind of like pour it over on top of the bok choy. And then just give it a toss. That's going to add extra flavor to the bok choy as well. When I looked up recipes for bok choy, this is the way the Asian people do it. They make a sauce with their bok choy. They make a sauce with it. They make a sauce. So here's the bok choy. This is what it's looking like. Oh, yes. I can't wait for that Cornish hen to get done so I could dig in and all of that and all of that. Yep. We're going to put these things back up in the cabinet. Hey. Let's get it. We about to eat, y'all. Everybody say yum, yum. Say yum, yum. Eat them up. Yes, I did put sauce on it. I made a sauce, the same sauce I made today as prior. I did. Only difference is I didn't put the sauce on it the way I did it tonight. I just kind of drizzled it. I put the bok choy on the plate and I drizzled the sauce on top of the bok choy while it was on the plate. That's the only difference. I didn't do it like in a bowl like this. Yep. All right. All right, a few more minutes for my Cornish hen. Thank you, Espraya. A few more minutes for my Cornish hen, y'all. A few more minutes. Oh, let me show y'all what I got for look, I just got a Christmas gift from one of my friends last night. We did a gift exchange and we just did it last night. I know we late, but look, schedules and stuff be conflicting and everything, and we do it when we can. But this is what she got for me. I actually got it. I shouldn't even show y'all because I'm doing a video with both of us opening our gifts, but I'll show y'all anyway. So this is what she got for me. It is an Instapot. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different settings, right? So the different settings, the different functions that it has is it's a slow cooker, it's sterilized. I can saute. It's a pressure cooker. It's a yogurt maker, a food warmer, a steamer, a rice cooker, and a cake maker. So I'm super excited to use this. And yeah, I want to be able to use it on every setting that's on here. I want to do something. I want to cook something for every setting that's on this Instapot. I'm super excited about it. Yeah. I haven't even opened it yet, but yeah. I'm sure that it has like recipes and stuff like that in here. Oh yeah, recipes. Oh yeah, let me see. Yeah, what is this? This must be like the manual that shows you how to use each setting and stuff. I wonder if there's a recipe book in here. Oh, this is the user manual. Yeah, recipe book. Oh yes. Y'all know I'm gonna be making some of these recipes. Hey. I'm gonna be making some of these recipes for sure. I have another recipe book that came with my my Ninja blender, and that's another recipe book that I want to make some of the recipes that's in there. Let me see. Is it in here? I think I got it in here. Where is it? Dun, 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 dun. I thought it was in here. I guess not. Oh well. Don't know where that is right now. But I'm definitely going to be hooking up some of these recipes that's in this Instapot recipe book. Maybe I'll do some of the recipes on camera with you guys. So they got the pressure cooker. Add ingredients and liquid. Ginger and butternut squash. New England clam chowder. I love clam chowder. They got a mini meatball broth. Black bean soup. Red lentil chili. Italian cannellini and mint salad. Cauliflower and citrus salad. That sounds interesting. Ooh. Cilantro lime chicken salad. Chicken taco salad. 1 minute quinoa. Ooh. Porcini mushroom pate spread. That sounds fancy. Perfect basmati rice. Now, I'm so happy that it has a rice cooker feature on there because I'm like the absolute worst rice cooker. So that's like perfect for me. It cooks oxtail really fast. Really? I'm gonna have to try that. They got the perfect jasmine rice and the perfect brown rice. Not refried beans. Sicilian vegetable medley. Classic mashed potatoes. You can really get your cooker. Yes, I can. Wasn't that thoughtful? That was really thoughtful of her to get me something like this, knowing that I like to cook so much. Roast baby potatoes. Red, white, and green Brussels sprouts. I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts because it has like this taste that I really can't get with. Oh, lemon, English peas, and asparagus. No, lemony English peas and asparagus. Moroccan lamb tajine or tajine. It's Tajine. I guess you pronounce it tajine. Coconut fish curry. My stove is going. I gotta take that Cornish hen out. Give me a second, stove. Ligurian lemon chicken or Ligurian lemon chicken. Beef roast with potatoes and carrots. I'm gonna definitely try that. Like a pot roast. Steamed ribs with glutinous rice. Spicy pasta, butterflies. I think I got some butterfly pasta in the cabinet too right now. Spring asparagus, risotto, and micro stock. Interesting. Chicken and potato rice. Oh yeah. It's a lot of recipes. Oh, vanilla yogurt. Oh yeah. All right, let me get this food out the oven. Really quick, y'all. I'm gonna warm this up in the microwave real quick. Let's warm that up. Let's warm it up. Warm it up. Warm. Turn this off. Let's get this Cornish hen out the oven. Okay. We're going to sit that on top of this pie holder on the table right there really quick like that. Just like that. Just like that. Let's get us a plate. Let's get us a plate. Ooh. Ooh. You said you don't want no lemon English peas? All right. Cornish hen, y'all. Look at that Cornish hen. Ugh. Mm. Ugh. Ugh. Get this Bok Choy on this plate. Everybody say yum yum. Say yum yum. Eat them up. Say yum yum. Well, I gotta take a picture of this. I gotta take a picture. Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all. Um, when I try to change my thumbnail for my live streams, for some reason, my YouTube studio is not allowing me to upload the pictures when I try to change the thumbnail picture on the live streams. But it'll let me do it on like a pre-recorded video. I'm like, what the heck is going on with YouTube Studio? So I'm gonna try it one more time. Well, not one more time. I'm gonna keep trying it until I'm able to upload the picture for the thumbnail, because the thumbnail picture is what make people want to click in on your video. So I'm just putting some of the gravy from the Cornish hen on top of the Cornish hen, some of that sauce, and then for the Bok Choy, let's go ahead and get some of that sauce on top of the Bok Choy. Although I already immersed it inside of the sauce, just for the purpose of the picture. All right. We'll get a quick pick. Woo! Everybody say yum yum. Say yum yum. Eat them up. Say yum yum. Let me get a quick picture, y'all. Then I'm gonna sit down and eat. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. 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 Wait a minute, I gotta get it's all about them angles, y'all. It's them angles. It be them angles. You gotta get them angles. You know what I'm saying? The Jack and Coke could be in there too. All right. All right, one more. Let's get this angle. Let's get it like that. Yes, yes, y'all. Hold up. Let me bring this Bok Choy around it a little bit. All right. Ooh. 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 Say yum yum. Yum yum. Eat them up. All right. It's time to eat, y'all. It is time to eat. Oh yeah. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Bless the hands that prepared it. May it be used for the nourishment of my mind and my body. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Amen, amen, and amen. Amen, amen, and amen. Hey, hey. Taste this Bok Choy. I'm gonna let y'all get it first. Here y'all go. Here you go. Ooh. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 I'm gonna tell you that sauce just topped it off with, oh my God, the flavor. Mm. And the crunch. Mm. 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 Chicken. I mean, not chicken, but the Cornish hen. Here you go. Ooh. Mm. 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 It's good. Cornish hen is a little bit dry, so this is what we're gonna do. The flavor of it is really good. It's good, driver seat. It's good. I got a chomp and hum. That's what you do when it's good. That's the noises you make when the food is good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. My fork. You missed the whole preparation of the meal. That's what you missed. Mm. That's what you missed. Mm. Mm. Now that's better. Once I put that gravy on that white meat, it's not dry. It's not as dry. It tastes nice and juicy, flavorful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. But y'all know, white meat is always a little drier. Mm. Look at that leg and that thigh. And rub it around in this sauce. Mm. 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 It's the flavors. Mm. Mm. It's the flavors for me. It's the flavors. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Let me put this over here and see what I'm doing. So good, y'all. Just putting the dipping the Cornish in. inside the gravy that it was cooked in. And bok choy, dip that in there too. Mm. Everything's so good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This done turn into a mukbang. It done turn into a mukbang, y'all. Patricia, it really is. Everything really is good. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be 55 degrees tomorrow. Well, that's good, huh? These past couple of days, it was cold. I'm going to Myrtle Beach Saturday. I can't wait. It's not chicken. Obviously, it's Cornish hen. Well, I think they're all the same anyway. It's all a foul. It might be too late for you to be eating, but not for me. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. You say you've been to Myrtle Beach several times? I haven't been. I've been there a few times. It's been some years since I've been there. I know it's been over 10 years or so since I've been to Myrtle Beach. I think I've only been there maybe like twice. Nothing's happening. I'm just going to meet some of my cousins and my aunt. We all just decided to take a little mini family vacation. So a few of my cousins is going to meet me there, and my aunt. So I'm going to fly into Myrtle Beach on Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon. They're actually going to be there Thursday. But I'm going to meet them there on Saturday. And they're leaving on Sunday. So I'm going to ride from Myrtle Beach. Calabash, a restaurant called Calabash. I'm going to ride with them, my aunt and my cousin, to Charlotte on Sunday. And I'm gonna stay with my son until Tuesday, then come back to New York. You said, am I gonna eat the whole hen? I might. Depends on how I feel. I just might eat this whole hen. Yep. I just might eat this whole hen. Sit right there and watch me. Uh-huh. Okay. I might eat half of it and eat the other half in the middle of the night when I wake up for my bathroom run. Might do it like that. Either way, however way I do it, whichever way I do it, it's my business. Yep. Yeah, so that's what we're doing this weekend. Mm. This Cornish hen is delicious too. I just might eat this whole Cornish hen just to get on driver's seat nerve. What type of cuisine is Calabash, Latricia? I was looking up some things to do in Myrtle Beach today, and I found this place. I'm sorry the name of it. You can do wine tasting, and they have like a little concert that's going on. It's going on there as well. Yeah. Excuse me. It's called La Belle Annie Vineyard. Oh, or you can eat seafood and soul food. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the group chat right now with my cousins and them, so I can remember. So I won't forget, rather. There's a restaurant called, what is it, Calabash? Calabash. Let's see. It's a all you can eat. Mm. You said seafood and soul food. All right, so I just sent it in the group chat to them. So We'll see if they want to go. I was on Saturday. I really want to go to the vineyard and do the wine tasting. That's what I want to do. It's wine tasting. Like I said, it's a little concert. So it's a guy, some artist. He's a guitarist. That should be a cute little situation. We could do that and then go to the all you can eat restaurant afterwards because it's from on Saturday, the vineyard wine tasting and the concert is from 12 to 5. So we can go to dinner afterwards at the all you can eat spot, possibly. I don't know. I'll see what they want to do. You never been to a wine tasting? I've been to one in Canada. I went to a vineyard in Canada. It was really nice. They actually make the wine right there on the property. It was huge. It was huge. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm full. I'm going to save the rest of this for later. Like I said, yeah, the wine was actually good. We tasted like how many different wines? I think it was like four or five different types of wines. And it was like a mixture of wet, red wine and white wine. Yeah. So it was good. Yeah. And it's cool because they give you they give you the history and the background on the wines and where the wine originated from, how long it's been around, like different stuff like that. They educate you on it. So it's really cool. Mm-hmm. Mm. So hopefully they'll want to go do the wine tasting. I sent it to them in the group chat earlier today. Only one person replied about it. So we see what happens. Because when you go in with a group someplace, you gotta do what the majority wants to do. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. Right? Yep. So I'm getting ready to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate all of y'all for watching and spending these 2 hours I've been on here almost. spending these 2 hours with me on this good old Sunday night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's 9:30. That is late. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe that I brought to you this evening for the Bok Choy and for the Cornish hen. Stay tuned for another cooking a dish with Tish. Might be tomorrow. Might be Tuesday. Never know. Hell, I didn't even plan to do this tonight. I just I knew I wanted to cook the Cornish hen, so I said, you know what? I might as well go ahead and do a live cooking show while I'm making it. So that's what I did. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to hit to join my membership. I do have a couple of videos, maybe like 3 videos over there on the membership part of my channel. What else? That's it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thank you for watching. Those of you that was here with me from the beginning to the end, I appreciate you. Those of you that was here with me from the middle to the end, I appreciate you. And even those of you that came in at the tail end until now, I appreciate you. So with that being said, until next time, deuces. Bye, guys. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Bye.